Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for August 2022. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Taurus this month. What is the what? Oh, okay. Oh, cards wanting to fly out. Alrighty then. Well, isn't this interesting? Okay, look at your cards. First one up is Judgment. Then we have Knight of Cups. Then we have the High Priestess. All right, here's what I'm seeing. You're coming into the month of August where something, it's like you've had a light bulb moment, okay? There's something that has popped up where you're like, oh, I didn't think of that. That's really interesting. I think I have to do this. It's that kind of a feeling coming into this month. Very much that call to action kind of feeling, which is what the Judgment card is about. It's a wake-up call, right? So there's something that's kind of lit a little fire in your belly. And what I see you doing as the month goes on with this Knight of Cups is you are, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything with this yet. I think what you're doing is you're feeling it out. You're spending a lot of time thinking about and thinking with your heart more than your head about what you want to do with this call to action per se, okay? I think that's you throughout the month. It's like, you know you want to move ahead, but it's almost like, I want to, and it feels really good, but am I ready? Am I sure? You're kind of on the fence, right? So you're sitting in that energy of wanting to move ahead, but not yet quite ready. By the time we get to the end of the month, what you're going to find is that you feel the need to make a decision. You feel a need to go figure it out, make a decision. And this is about intuition, right? It's listen to your gut. I think you spend a lot of time in your heart space wondering about this thing and how to go forward with it or make it work or attain it. But it's not until the end of the month when it all clicks and you're like, I've got this. Okay, now I know. Now I understand and I'm ready to go. Okay, so that's what I've got for that. Very, very interesting, Taurus. So we're going to get some oracle cards and see. Oh, look at that. Oh, I touched that. I got to take it. All right. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Sorry. Having a little conversation outside my head here. Ooh, wow. You got some deep cards coming out here. But it's kind of a deep reading. Oh, yeah. I'm liking it. I mean, you start with Judgment, you end with the High Priestess. That's a lot going on there. Oh, look at this. I'm splitting up my cards here a minute. Two more, Taurus. These are good, though. Wow. Holy shit. Man, I wasn't wrong when I was saying you're doing a lot of thinking about this. You sure are. Because check out these cards that came out. Okay, first we're going to talk about the Judgment card. The two cards that came out. First one is Revelation. That's what the Judgment card is. It's the aha moment. I've had a revelation. Oh my God, right? The second one is Wisdom. Like, as this happens, you're like, holy shit. I know what I need to do. Okay? I know I have to do this thing, whatever it is. That's the Judgment card. Those cards, excuse me, are just reiterating it. The Knight of Cups energy, remember how I said this is you thinking about, okay, how am I going to do this? Do I want it? Blah, 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 da, da, da. The Knight of Cups energy, look at the cards that came out for it. We have Hunger, and then we have All That Glitters. It's like, I know, like, there isn't really anything here that's showing like two paths, like you needing to make a choice, but that's what it's feeling like. Or to make a decision, because hunger, this is Think about it. When you hunger for something, it's something you're almost like lusting after kind of thing. It's something you really want, right? You're totally jonesing for something. Here's the thing. It relates to that Judgment card, okay? This call to action. I don't think this is what it is, though, because the second card that came out under the Nine of Cups is all that glitters. All that glitters isn't gold. Here's what I say when this card comes up. You take a turd and roll it in glitter, inside it's still a piece of shit. Right? Don't get distracted by shiny things. I do that all the time, full disclosure. It's totally me. But in this case, it's like if something looks or seems too good to be true, it probably is. But it's got you really attracted to whatever it is. This is why you're spending so much time trying to figure it out. You're that Knight of Cups going, oh, but I really want it. But is it right with the call to action? With the call to action and this glittery thing, right? Is it an energetic match? Ask yourself that question. Is this an energetic match? And you will know you get an answer, and you will know it is the right answer when you're in the High Priestess energy. Because you know your gut is going to tell you, or it's going to say, no, you know what? This is actually a piece of gold. It's not fool's gold or whatever, okay? But you'll know. And I say this because there's a couple of things. The two cards that came out, we have Pele, which is divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? You have to ask yourself that question. Is this what you really want? And the other card that came out is disruption. I think you're going to be forced into something. You're going to be forced to see the truth of the matter and what is right for you. Holy shit, I was deep. Okay, so what do we want to drill down on now? Oh man, Knight of Cups or High Priestess. Oh, it's a toss-up, kids. It is a toss-up, my friends. I'm going with the High Priestess. Because of this disruption card, I'm like curious to see what that is all about. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, shit. Spirit. You can't make this shit up. Oh. Spirit. One more. Who else we got here? Okay. Let's take a look at the cards and then I'll pull some tarot to clarify. So, this is under the High Priestess card. This is our potential outcome, right? This is what do you really want? We have disruption here, okay? First card up, not for you. There is something that pops up where it's going to blatantly show what is right and what is wrong for you. The next card is magical blessings. Whatever comes up out of this situation, there's a disruption, there's a shakeup of some sort. Whatever comes out of it, or whatever unfolds from that, there is going to be a lot of blessings coming to you. It could be silver lining in the dark cloud kind of thing, right? And then the last card is the novice, and this is about being a beginner. This is like needing to practice stuff, but it's also about being curious. Because I came up with that, I'm going to the phrase, that saying, curiosity killed the cat. This disruption thing, I wonder if it's you poking around in something and then it's like, someone says, don't touch that button, but you pushed it anyway, kind of thing, right? And then you're like, fuck, oops. Did you push that button? No. Wasn't me, right? It's kind of what I'm feeling there. It's okay. I get it. But the point is, what's going to come out of this is you realizing what is right for you and what is not. And like I said, you're going to see some good stuff coming out of it with these magical blessings. Okay, let's get a couple of tarot cards to go along with these. I want to see what this is about too. Oh my God. I'm telling you can't make this shit up. Okay. First card we have is the Fool. It's like the novice. So funny. Then we have the Nine of Swords. That's the oh fuck. And then we have the Emperor. this is coming out the other side and everything's okay. That's your blessings. So it's like you're going to try something. It is not going to work and you're going to be like, oh shit, how do I get myself out of this one? But you managed to. I think with this Emperor card, which is tying into the magical blessings things, right? I think with the Emperor card, it could be someone coming to your rescue, someone to help you out, give you advice or whatever. Again, it's under the High Priestess card, so I do think you're trying to tap into your intuition, but I'm really starting to feel like you're not connecting, you're actually ignoring your gut feel. This is at the end of August, so this is just to be aware of. If if you want to try something, what I would suggest, because this way maybe you can circumvent the disruption, is when you're all ready to do something, when you want to push a button, call on that Emperor and say, hey, thinking about pushing that button, and they might go, no, don't fucking do it, right? So if you can, reach out to people ahead of time who might be able to help you navigate this situation, right? Ultimately, with the High Priestess card, you are going to get there. And part of it is sort of like lesson learned, right? So something valuable is going to come out of that. There you go. That's the magical blessings, right? Spirit. Interesting. Okay. So these are advice cards, okay? So I'm going to tell you what they are, and then we're going to talk about them all together because they kind of string along. The first card up is Passion. Then we have Vesta, which is around your home. And then we have the Stag. This is pride. This is leadership. What this is telling me is, as you're going through the motions, right? As you're figuring all this stuff out and everything, with the Passion card, this is, to me, it's saying bide your passion. The Knight of Cups, I think, is a little bit, he's got his rose-colored glasses on. So when that happens, I want you to take your rose-colored glasses off. I do kind of wonder, I think for a lot of you, this is a situation around your home or home life, right? It could be occupants moving in, moving out kind of thing. So there could be a really big change there. Or a change like in a physical move, like you sell your house and you're moving somewhere else, right? The other piece of this is, as you are figuring things out, remember how I said we got the Novice card and we got the Fool card, which is very new. It's doing something new. It's trying something new. It's working towards something new. But because you have these leadership qualities, it doesn't mean you don't know anything, right? Take the skills, the knowledge, the skills, knowledge, what else was I going to say? Like your intuition, your integrity, your values, take all of that forward with you. And I think if you remember those skills and how to use them, that might help circumvent this too. The other thing about leadership is, remember how I said, if you can, reach out to the Emperor before you push the button, right? That's what a leader does. A leader doesn't just do everything. A leader has people that they can confide in, that they can consult with. That's a good leader. Leading doesn't mean doing everything yourself. It means leading. It means delegating, and it's pulling in people where you need help the most. So, interesting. It's pretty good though. Like this is some interesting shit going on this month, Taurus. So, you know, good luck with that. Let me know how it goes, and yeah, I hope you have an awesome month of August. So we're going to leave it there, and until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Taurus. Bye.